Hey, it's Brad from Coop Dreams. Do you like chickens, turkeys, cows, goats, horses, organic gardening, or bees? Then we've got the place for you. We're in our 7th year of homesteading. We're still learning, we're still finding some success, we're still making mistakes, and most importantly, we're still having fun.
Laugh and learn right along with us in every episode of Coop Dreams. With the snow and bitter cold gone, it was enjoyable to spend a bit more time with Elsa and Anna.
Hey.
And it seemed that they were getting more comfortable with me.
Okay.
It probably helps that they know I'm the one that gets their food and brushes them, but I also like to think that they might just like having me around as well.
So there's two indicators on how to tell Elsa and Anna apart. Elsa's got longer bangs and a yellow ear tag. That's very helpful. Anna has got shorter bangs and no yellow tag in her ear. And I think Elsa's a little bit bigger, but it's really hard to tell.
They sure like getting brushed, and it often riles them up a bit for a little headbutting. And in those moments, it's best to just get out of their way. At feeding time, I'm definitely their best friend.
So we got a little bit of cracked corn, and then we've got some from Neutrina. It's cattle mineral. So we try and give them a little bit every day. And I always put the mineral down here on this side so it doesn't get mixed up in their food if they don't want it. But it's here as free choice, so they get it as they need it. Whoop, food fight.
Then, just like with the brushing, feeding usually triggers some cow play.
I don't know how they don't lose an eye.
While the weather was cooperating, we thought it a good time to get the cows and all of the goats vaccinated for a variety of potential diseases.
Hey guys.
The local veterinarians who came to give the shots wasted no time in getting after it. The animals, on the other hand, were not nearly as eager to do so. The first attempt didn't take with Elsa, so we thought of using the barn for a more confined space and enticed Elsa to come along with some cracked corn.
We're just trying to get her snubbed up so that we can have a little more control over her. If she's just loose out in the field, she can just keep going round and round.
Can you hold that right there, you think?
I think I can.
You want me to hold her tail?
Just you can.
Sometimes it'll keep them from... See, that was that simple.
It took some teamwork to make the swap with Anna, who was still enjoying the feed trough all to herself. Wham, bam, success. That was much easier.
Okay, I'm gonna take the halter off.
And then back to finish up the grain as if nothing happened.
You're comfortable, they're healthy.
Yeah,
This looks all right?
they look fine, yeah.
All right.
They get, do you have a salt block or a mineral block out here?
I got free choice minerals I put in here, use some stuff from Neutrina. In fact, when I went to the farm store, the normal cattle mineral I use, he said to use a mag mineral from Neutrina. Do you know what that is?
Well, that's high magnesium, which in the spring of the year and the lush grass growth is a magnesium deficiency, but you're feeding them a little bit of grain.
Every morning.
Yeah, no, they're not going to use that.
Ow!
Okay. Yeah.
Let me rub this on you.
Yeah. Is that intentional when they do that?
No, they're probably not.
What about they go like this with their heads a lot?
They're just playing.
Okay, so I don't need to worry about that. No timeouts, nothing.
No, they're just playing.
Do you do this with your cows? Because they like this.
I've got 2 or 3 I can do that too. I don't regularly do it.
All right, let's go find those goats. Ah, they're killing me. They found a soft spot in the fence. No matter how many times I fix it, they just keep attacking it.
It was a good feeling to have the cows protected. Now it was onto the goats, which was sure to be a good workout. With the same teamwork, the first few goats were easier to hold, so the shots went pretty quickly and easily. But it didn't stay that way.
Okay, we've done 4, right?
Yep.
Come here, Doc. Hey. Hey, Amy.
Food in there.
Yeah. Here you go, guys.
I know.
Josie, Doc, Jan, and Kevin. Yeah. Right? You got 7?
No, we did Kevin.
We did Jim, right?
Oh, I did Kevin. Yeah.
You did that one? Yeah, that's Jim.
Not Kevin.
No. Kevin, Doc, and Jan still to go. Pammy. We mixed up Jim and Kevin.
We're down to 1.
2. Jan and Kevin. Yep.
Got her.
You've got 9, right? Come on, guys. Hey. Come on. Come on. Ah. God, stupid. Hey, Jan. Hey, girl. Close it. Man. All right. Thank you, goats. Okay, I gotta go fix that fence again. Awesome, thank you. Appreciate it. This is how I'm gonna fix the fence today. Just gonna put it on the spot that they keep attacking. They climb over it. So I found this spot on their last escape. They kinda, as soon as one of them does it, the rest all follow. So they've been going over the fence here, and I put in extra posts. This I put last week, and it seemed to keep them for a while, but now they've figured out how to dislodge that. And now I'm gonna put this right here. See if that'll work. All right, that's the fence problem solved for 24 hours. We'll fix it again tomorrow. Yeah, now he's inviting us here.
With the cows vaccinated and the daily temps warm enough, I'd been thinking the cow barn would be a perfect place to give the growing turkey poults plenty of room to get started outdoors before integrating them into the chicken yard.
Never thought that we would utilize this barn to house our turkeys, but we ran out of space. They started growing so fast that we needed to bring them down here. So we've got the cows and the turkeys hanging out together.
The mail-order turkey poults had served their time in the garage brooder and originally had been shipped with a few chicks for teaching them how to eat and drink. But since turkey poults have different nutritional needs, once they were eating on their own, I separated them into their own custom-made brooder using our popular chicken poop bingo pen. They grew fast, so moving them to the cow barn would be quite the step up for them. It was spacious, and I covered the floor with hay and added my grandfather's loft I used in college that I had converted into a roosting station for them. Being so far away from the house and daily farm activities, we had to make sure their new home was predator-proof. It meant adding hardware cloth to the door openings and installing posts and fencing to create a secure barrier to the barn, as well as providing a grassy area for the turkeys to scratch and forage. Of added concern, high up in a tree in the cow pasture was a hawk's nest that we discovered before spring leaves appeared. Hawks and chicken keeping are a bad mix, but we loved waiting for the hatch and the growth of the hawk family. And rather than try to get them to move, it served as a great reminder to protect our flocks best we can from aerial predators as well. With the drone, we could regularly check on the nest and watch the mama stay on the eggs. Eventually, we discovered she had 2 hatchlings. We could sometimes see them better when she was out searching for food. And then one day, oops, it's a little harder to navigate when the leaves are out. Not only did the drone crash up 60 feet, it stayed stuck in the tree. We had 3 days before the next rainstorm was due in, so we were hoping the winds would move the branches enough to free it. No such luck, so we got a local tree service to come out and rescue it. It was not uncommon to see the mother hawk or babies at the edge of the nest watching turkey TV. We had no concerns with the cows and were pretty confident that in all the history of hawk attacks, none have ever carried a cow off. But the little turkeys were the perfect size for a hawk to grab, so we were thrilled that we had the netting up over the turkey run to keep them safe. Well, it turns out we did a great job of keeping the hawks out.
And there's always something that you're not prepared for.
But one night, we had a vicious attack from a raccoon that wiped out all but 3 of the poults.
So that's where they got in, right there. So I came down the hill, and as soon as I came down the hill, I saw some white feathers out in the yard, and I'm like, I know they were free ranging and they may have lost a feather, but that was too many feathers. And then when I got closer to the barn, this wasn't here. I put this here just to see if what came back would move it. And so there were a bunch of white feathers through this hole. So that's where they dragged the 2 out. And then I put up a trail cam here. Saw a raccoon that was literally that big. I have no idea how it fit through there. But I didn't think about that. That's the tack room right here. So it's got about 5 to 6 feet before you can get to the first stall. And it had gone underneath the tack room, which now that I think about it, the tack room is sealed on the bottom so that mice and rodents won't get into the feed. So once it dug through here, it was a kind of a straight shot into the... Hey guys. Straight under here, this was the biggest kind of opening down in here. And then I took this wire and I bent this wire into an L shape all the way around. Put pallets, logs, and wood there. These 3 survived. I think it's 1 tom and 2 hens. When I opened the door, you can see there's still some blood on the front there. There was a body here, and then 1 here that was just torn apart. And these 3 were up, hiding up in here, and they spent the next 24 hours. Every time I check on them, they spent the next 24 hours right here. Farming is hard, especially when you deal with livestock and poultry, because you've got other lives that you're caring for. And you know, with all your animals, you love them, you want to give them a good home, you want to give them safety. So we have the barn door that locks. We put hardware cloth over the window to protect them. We've got the fence, we've got netting to protect from the hawks. And yet, even though you're trying to stay 2 steps ahead, something still can throw a wrench into the system. And so we lost 5 of our turkeys when we thought we had everything perfectly protected. So it's never easy to deal with. It's always a difficult part of this journey to lose an animal, especially to predator protection when it's something, you know, horrific like that. But you've got other animals you got to care for, and they kind of help you through that process of grieving, because the cows still need to be fed, the goats still need to be fed, the chickens still need to be fed. Everybody needs clean water. These guys need hay. So even though you're saddened and it's dark and you're grieving, you've got the other animals you got to care for, and that kind of helps you carry on.
To watch episodes on the go, be sure to download the Coop Dreams app. And for even more fun, like Coop Dreams on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and visit our website at www.coopdreams.tv.
So how do you tell them apart?
The yellow tag in there?
Can you say it without the question? No. This
I
is
thought
the
you were
acting
just
part.
asking.
Apparently he's wanting more from you. Something different.
I thought you were just
This is
asking.
Elsa. Introduce the cows again and tell us how you tell them apart.